critical issues in urban planning. We talk about everything that you need to know in urban planning. And today is going to be a very, very exciting one today, because I'm going to open the phone lines early today, and we'll listen to our viewers today to what they have to say today. And the topic we have before us today is tree planting. Of course, yes, planting of trees is very important, and we are going to look at the importance of planting trees. And if you are there listening to us today and you know some of the importance of planting trees, you call in and tell us the importance and why you think it is important. Now, first of all, what is tree planting? We keep hearing about tree planting, but we need to understand what it is. Is it just planting of trees, like just putting it in the ground and leaving it there? We need to understand the concept of tree planting. And tree planting is a simple but yet a powerful act that brings numerous benefits to the environment. We have wildlife and human societies. That is what tree planting is all about. And we are going to look at the importance of tree planting. Number one, what are the basics? Let's start with the basics. Why are trees so important for our environment? If you are listening to me right now, and you know why trees are important to our environment, you can call in and make your own statement. Let me call out the numbers: 090 97 05 4450. 090 97 05 4450. And the second number is 090 87 66 8888. 090 87 8888. The last one to call is 090 73 53 0044. 090 73 53 0044. Now let's go to the business that we have concerning trees today. Now, I asked a question earlier on, and I said, why are trees so important for our environment? And one of the importance is that, do you know that trees are the lungs of the earth? Okay, I think do we have a call? All right. Okay, we lost the call. We'll call back again. So please still call back again. Now, I was saying something. I said, do you know that trees are the lungs of the earth? They absorb carbon dioxide, produce oxygen, and support biodiversity. Plus, they help combat climate change. So you see, the trees, they breathe out, they absorb carbon dioxide, which we expel, and they produce oxygen. Now, as human beings, what do? We absorb oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. So to make the air clean for us, trees do that. So if you live in an environment where you have a lot of trees, that means you're so fortunate. That means you are going to be breathing in clean air every time. So one of the major thing is the oxygen they give us, and they take out our own carbon dioxide. That is one importance of trees. And like I said, what are the benefits of tree planting? Let's look at the benefits. Number one, tree planting can help prevent soil erosion. That's very important. In this part of the world, we always have erosion here and there. And If there's a lack of trees, that means that place might be subject to soil erosion. It supports wildlife habitats. Yes, wildlife, the bush animals, animals and the wildlife. It's a home for them. And it improves mental health. See, I like this one. It improves mental health. If you're not feeling okay and maybe you feel that you're caged in for a long time, just take a stroll and walk among the trees. It's going to increase your mental health. I'm telling you, yes, it's going to do that. It will give this sense of relief. And you can feel the presence. You can feel the presence of the trees. Now, in this part of the world, we don't really understand the significance of trees. Now, we always complain that, oh, it's hot. Do you know that because of the damage we have done to the trees, you see people cutting down trees? Anytime you cut a tree, make sure you plant it back. If you travel out, you enjoy the weather, yes, but you see that they have a lot of trees around them, and it's part of what makes the weather cool. See? So trees are very, very important. In this part of the world, I think we are just getting a hang of it to understand how we need to plant trees. Maybe because we don't really understand what it does. The effect it has on us when we plant trees. It makes the environment cool. So when you feel that, okay, you're feeling hot, just try to locate any tree that has a very nice shade. I remember when I was young, in those days when we used to have gardens in our houses. Yes, now I don't think a lot of people have gardens again. I remember my parents planting a mango tree, cashew tree, a lot of those trees. And anytime we feel bored, we just go there and sit under those trees and it becomes cool. And like I said, you breathe in cool air. Let me call out the numbers again so that you can call in and let me know what you feel about tree planting. Okay? So the numbers to call are 090 9705 4450 090 9705 4450. The next one to call is 090 8766 8888. Again, okay, I have a call here. Okay. Hello? Oh, please call back again. I don't know what's wrong with the line again. Please call back again so that we can pick the calls. Okay. Now, another benefit that we have. Okay. I got it. Getting a call. Okay. Hello. Good evening.
Well, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Town Planning Program. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Thank you. My name is Linus. I'm calling for Live Camp.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Linus from Live Camp. So, what do you have for us today?
Yes, for 3 a.m. 3 is important. Well.
Yeah,
so,
I like it.
So where women are living, like my dad compound. Yes, it's one part of the compound. Now the main type of food where you find our compound, we know we see, and that's the place. Just there, but if you want to do something like that, the community come team of here say that say now under the tree, 9 weeks they do meeting in the night. so because of that, the mission 1 tree, this is the tree I like where that man go like where saying that they do say they must cut it.
Oh no! Did he cut it? Did he cut the tree?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad don't give a medal cutter. Not as anybody cut this tree, then I will cut in leg. And I waiting because of tree now, I need to go home. That's why I think I don't know the important of tree. That makes I say winch they do after I'm back and I made the winch because it made a computer meeting here, make I see now I'm back. That's why there is no spirit. If you go place like Kimitama them and the other places, not the place they go where because of spirit. So let me say that this our generation now and waiting the road again. Plant no get to build house again.
Oh, okay. I think that's the problem.
Place where they plant all this tree now, they slow the tree so that they will see space to build house so that they will say now this now maybe they cut it, but no there for our system. That's my own opinion, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Linus from Livecamp. Thank you so much for calling in. Oh my God, that was such a funny story. Okay, but you see, he said something very important. Maybe because of the houses we are building today, we don't have enough space, enough ground to to plant trees. Because while I was growing up, our compound was actually very big, and we had enough time to plant trees. So please, it's very important. Apart from the economic effect, where you can get fruits, it's also good for our mental health. Now, another importance of a tree planting is, I've said it before, oxygen production. Trees produce oxygen, which is essential for life. It's very important. If you have a tree near where you're living, you're fortunate. That means you'll be taking in clean air every time. So if you don't know the importance now, please find every means to start planting trees near where you live. Now, another point what we have is soil conservation. Now, trees' roots prevent soil erosion and improve soil health. Yes. So when you plant trees, it helps the soil. It improves the health of the soil and prevents soil erosion. I think maybe because we have eradicated a lot of trees, that's why we have a lot of erosion going on and on every time. Let me call the numbers again: 090 9705 4450, 090 8766 8888, and the last one to call is 090 7353 0044. So call in, and what's your take on tree planting? Do you think it's really important? Do you think it's necessary? So call in and let's hear your view. Now, another importance of tree planting is water cycle regulation. Water cycle regulation. Now, trees help to regulate the water cycle, influencing rainfall patterns. Okay, so that means the more trees we plant is going to help to regulate the water cycle and also will influence rainfall patterns. Do you know there's some times where we experience like long absence of rain? Maybe it's due to because we don't have enough of trees around us, and that's why it takes a longer period for it to rain. So if you don't know the importance, this is one importance that you need to know today. Now, we talked about the biodiversity support. Trees provide habitats for countless species of birds, insects, and animals. Do you know, if we cut a lot of trees, we are driving away birds. We can't see them again. But if we have a lot of trees, we begin to see different, beautiful, multicolored species of birds, insects, and animals. Then we have wildlife corridors. Trees can create corridors for wildlife movement and connectivity. Yes, because of the depletion of trees, the wildlife is actually going out, is fading out. The more trees you cut, the more wildlife we are removing from the surface of the earth. So please, it's important that we have these trees around because it brings a balance to the environment, whether we like it or not. Everything is in a balance. So we now have another importance is the ecosystem services. Trees contribute to pollination, pest control, and nutrient cycling. Because of the nutrients that we get from the trees, the more trees we plant, we make the environment much more, the nutrients that the trees give to the environment is also for us. So sometimes you know that most of the things we are suffering today are man-made, because we are only thinking about cutting down the trees. We are not looking at the effects of cutting down the trees. What happens to the environment when we cut out the trees? Now, we have the human benefits. That is when we plant trees, the human benefits. So if you are not thinking of planting a tree, please, after today's program, I believe that you need to start thinking about planting trees. It helps. It helps a lot. Number one is it's the air quality improvement. Trees filter pollutants from the air. I'll take it again. Trees filter pollutants from the air. You know, I said something earlier on. I said that if you're fortunate to have trees around where you're living, it means that you are enjoying, you are taking in clean air. You are what? Taking in clean air. So at least the air you're taking in, the trees have kind of made the air clean. They have filtered all the pollutants from the air. Then number two is shade and cooling. Trees provide shade, reducing urban heat island effects. Yes, I think right now, I don't know, I don't really understand the period we're in now. Is it the hot season? Because man, it's really, really hot out there. Really hot. The sun is like, wow, it's really coming down fast and somewhere. So when you're walking along a space where there are trees, imagine you walking under the trees. You feel a sense of, relaxation. You are relaxed. And the trees will provide the shade, reducing urban heat island effects. Next one is this. I know someone will like this, probably everyone. And that is food and medicine. Yes, this is one very important aspect of planting trees. Many trees provide fruits, nuts, and medicinal products. I'll take it again. Many trees provide fruits, nuts, and medicinal products. Yes. I'll take you back to while I was growing up, when I was still in secondary school, way back those days. I was saying something. My parents, they were into planting of trees. Yes, so much. We had mango tree, we had the cashew tree, we had like orange tree. Yes, so we had a lot of trees, even down to sugar cane. So anytime we're feeling hungry and maybe you don't know, or maybe sometimes you don't want to eat, you can just go. We take a trip down to the mango tree. Sometimes that reminds me of what happened to me when I was young. Yes, I climbed the tree and wow, I fell down. I fell down. I can't forget it. You want to take the ripest one from, and it's always at the topmost. So, yes, we had a lot of mangoes, cashew nuts, and oranges. Yes, it helped a lot. And also, we have trees that are medicinal. Sometimes we use the bark of the trees to do some medicinal value. Now, number 4, which is very important. Again, mental health. Mental health. Now, exposure to trees and green spaces. Exposures to trees and green spaces can improve mental well-being. I've said it. If you feel that you're being cooped up in the house for too long, take a stroll. Go to Mother Nature. Go and sit down under the tree. I can tell you for a fact, because I've experienced it. It has this way of cooling you down. It has this way of relaxing you. And I'm serious about it. Just try it. Because a lot of things can stress people out these days. And you feel, what do I do next? What do I do? Just take a stroll. Take a stroll. Go to anywhere there are trees. Sit down. You can even go with your earbuds, right? And sit down, listen to music. 10, 15 minutes. I can assure you, you will have a good time. The numbers to call again. Let someone call in and tell us your experience or what you understand about planting trees. Like, have you had an experience? Do you have trees around you? Are they important? Do you think they're important? Do you think they're necessary? Let me call the numbers again. 090 9705 4450. 090 9705 4450. 090 87 66 8888. And the last one to call is 090 73 53 00 and 44. Call in and tell us, what do you think about tree planting? Is it important? Is it really necessary? Do you think it's important to plant trees? Do you see any importance in planting trees? Now, next one on the benefits of tree planting, we have community benefits. Community benefits. Now, tree planting can bring people together for a common cause. Yes, you can come out in your community together. Some people are always cooped in their houses. They don't even know the next door neighbor to them. But by the time you come out and plant trees, you get to know one another. You get to know who is your neighbor. Oh, so you're my neighbor. Yeah, it's kind of wonderful. Then we have economic benefits. Trees can increase property values and support eco-tourism. Yes, that's one thing trees can do. And also aesthetic value. Trees beautify landscapes and urban areas. Yes. Have you seen a place where trees are planted, like they are well arranged? You will love that place. You can just go there and sit down and relax. It makes that place beautiful. Apart from the shade it gives, it makes it beautiful. So we should also do that to beautify our environment. Now, in Nigeria today, tree planting can help address challenges like desertification. Tree planting can combat desert encroachment in northern regions. Yes, I remember some years back when I was going to Sokoto for my youth corps service. As soon as we got in, I just saw this wide expanse of land. It's really important that we plant trees. I'm serious. Planting trees helps to reduce the desert encroachment and, bring life and revitalization to the land. Also, we have climate change impacts. Trees can help mitigate effects of climate change like flooding and droughts. Are you listening? Trees can help mitigate effects of climate change like flooding and droughts. In this part of the country, almost during the raining season, we have a lot of floods here and there. So we can't always wait for the government to do everything for us. In our own little way, what are the things that we can do? And one of the things we can do without waiting for the government is planting trees. And like I said, or like one of the information that's been given to us, it helps to reduce flooding and droughts. So right now, if you live in a flood-prone area, I think now is the time for you to start understanding that, okay, maybe I need to start planting trees around my area to prevent flooding. And I have one more again, urban green spaces. Urban green spaces. Now, increasing trees in cities like Lagos and Abuja can improve the urban livability. Yes, we are in Abuja right now. I know there are some areas, maybe if you get to town, there are some places that trees are planted. So I'm talking about let's talk about the suburb areas. I don't think there are lots of tree planting there. People are not planting trees in that area. So I think it's a good thing that we need to plant trees. Let's start planting them. Like I said, it helps us individually. The air you breathe in, because the air right now is polluted with a lot of things from the generator, different types of generator, fumes, exhaust pipes, and you just take it in. There's nothing to filter the air for you. But by the time you plant trees around you, the air is filtered. And so, like I said, tree planting is very important. And there's something again. I think Her Excellency is doing something right now. I think there's a competition on tree planting. Yes. And I heard that Imo State got, if I'm correct, let me look for it. Imo State got money, about 20 million naira because of what they did. So please, you never can tell. If you plant trees right now, you will get, maybe sometimes someone will come and give you money. So go and check it out. She's doing something on planting of trees, and there's a competition. If you plant trees in your, I think there's a 20 million naira award for the best performing household, alongside different rewards for the community. So that ends our topic for today, and it's been wonderful for you. Thank you for tuning in to Eagles FM today on the town planning program. See you next week, same time, 5 p.m. to 5:30. And I remain your host, Olubumi Ruben. Thank you for tuning in. Imagine a city where green spaces thrive, communities connect, and innovation flourishes. Town planning shapes the future. From transportation hubs to public parks, every detail matters. Town planning creates